Alright. Let's call hell. And we've got it. I'm playing Merkava against Gordeau. This is a matchup I haven't played before, and I'm not terribly familiar with this kid. I think one of these ultras Gordeau only has one of. Soul Exodus. Oh. Gordeau has a mid-speed fireball that pulls to range 1. Or pulls anyway. A regular fireball that pulls. Slow fireball. A sweep buster. And a cross up. Interesting. This is a boost that I like to keep in my opening hand. If my opponent's turn is not terribly proactive, then I like to boost it. Oh, I'm going first. Right. I agitate is not something I feel I need right now, although it does seem particularly weak against these two specials. Seems to lose to both of them. Grasp beats both of those, so I'm interested in keeping it. I'm going to mull 3. Okay, I'm just going to boost this and take the high ground here. Threatening a lot of stuff, asks my opponent to diffuse this by moving into range or what have you. My opponent just chooses to initiate. This is either a slow or a fireball, and I'm going to say I'm going to try to beat a fireball. This could be a mortal glide, and I'm getting baited, but... my inclination is not to spike, but... yeah, mortal slide would beat spike, unfortunately. I'm going to try to beat mortal slide. Let's try an assault. Okay, nice. My advantage. I am just going to immediately slam the EX spike here because I've shown barely any cards. My opponent's likely to react with something like a block. And I'm still set up to block this. That's fine. Ooh. I don't value my gauge terribly highly as Merkava. But my 3 gauge ultra is actually very good against Gordeau's kit, so I'm going to go halfway and just take 2 damage here. Prep. My opponent preps. I'm very tempted to I agitate here. I don't think my opponent busts out a defensive precise strike or whatever it's called. Maybe for that reason I should focus. Maybe I should retreat. I don't have any good defensive options at range. So I guess I don't terribly want my opponent to be at range 4 either. I think I strike with focus here. And just keep pushing while my opponent's not set up. Nice. Persistently cling is a whatever draw. Opponent's using ability. Feels like I'm getting crossed. Or spiked. I shouldn't tell my opponent that, but I'm going to beat the cross. Yep. Alright. I just prepare here. Oh. Just prepare. If my opponent strikes, I'm jamming across. Opponent striking with UA. Two in the gauge, so only one of these ultras is live and not one I care about. I kind of feel like this is assault or precise strike. I feel like precise aim. Kind of feel like this is a speed 5. I should focus, but I'm going to cross just in case. Nice. I can move in, but sweep beats the things I'm concerned about anyway. I'm just going to prepare. Capture and Devour beats those things also. I guess I was always showing strength at this range. +1 speed and +1 power for every 2 cards in the opponent's hand. Scary. How do I show strength here? I should respond to this. If I initiate a strike, what does my opponent do? My opponent sets like a sweep or a focus. I think it's extremely unlikely that my opponent responds with a fireball. I guess this is really awkward, because if I initiate Capture and Devour, it always just looks like Capture and Devour. Maybe I just prepare, but that gives my opponent an opportunity to do something interesting. They have retreat, then take another action. That's quite bad for me. Okay. I feel that I need to act in this spot, and I think I'm just going to strike with this. It's not great. My opponent's got a boatload of power, and they're highly incentivized to just jam a focus here. But I have the health lead. I need to diffuse the advantage my opponent has created, and I'm willing to cash in on some health to do that. Unfortunately, my opponent does not believe that I would fake them out with the speed 5. Opponent steals advantage back. That's okay. Using ability striking. I think it's grasp. Well, my opponent's shown 1 mortal glide. They would consider jamming another. I think my focus gives me the best range. Ah, well done. Well done, opponent. Alright, I should take a close look at my opponent's. Forgot that gives advantage. I need to look at my opponent's ultras. Speed 5. Dinky Fireball. 1 to 3. Just another speed 5. Nugs them. And a speed 5. Also same thing. Okay. Oh, my opponent lost 1. Okay. Thinking. Kind of want to just I persist and only cling for the full 7. I don't think my opponent can really do much about that. Boom. I think there's just a decent chance my opponent has straight nothing. Sure. Pick this up. Are they crossing me? I think they are now. Thinking about the discard. I think I'm done with this sweep. Do I still have both of my X Ultras, I do. I'm just going to prep. Because Defile is ridiculously powerful right now. Speed 8, nugs for 5. This beats everything. All right.